Hey class, today we're going to, first of all, this is Miss Nuttall, and today we're going to look at some of the basic geometry terms that you're going to need for this course this year. This should be the second set of terms that you're going to learn, uh, and I know you already know geometry is the study of shapes, and it's important for different fields of work. So in part one, the vocabulary terms that we're going to look at are listed on this slide here. This slide here says what is a segment or line segment. So a line segment or segment is a ray that has two endpoints. And if you look on that line, the two endpoints are A and B. And there's your line segment. On this ray, your endpoints are A and B again. And you would name it. The thing is, you have to know how to name these. You would name it AB with the line, straight line over the top of the two letters. You could also name it BA. For line segments, you can go forward and backwards. Okay? Now, on an array, though, you have a starting point, then it keeps going in one direction. So for array, when you name it, you have the two capital letters, but the first letter has to be the starting point. So if you look at this one right here, it's D to W. So D would be first, and that's right here. D would be first, then W, and you have to have the arrow above it. So these, you can do it either way. You can do an LT going that way, that's one ray, and a TL going that way because there's arrows on both ends. On this one, it's only one way you can write it, and it's B is the starting point and Y. So it's BY with the arrow. So you do BY with the arrow above it. One thing that you would not do, though, is on this one right here, you would not do WD. That's a line segment. That's not array. Array is DW going this direction. What is an angle? Angles are formed by two rays, and they have a common endpoint. And the endpoint is called a vertex. And if you look in this picture, your ray, this is one ray, that's the other ray, and you can also call them sides, and your vertex is X. You have to name it using, you can name it by using three letters, one letter, or a number, and all the ways you can name it is here. Angle X, just the one letter, then angle YXZ, YXZ. The X has to be in the middle, the vertex has to be in the middle when you're using three letters. The other way is angle ZXY. And this little piece right here that represents angle, you have to have that. When you're naming an angle, you have to have that on there. And you can use the less than symbol when you're typing it in the computer and type it that way, and that's acceptable. The other things that's in this PowerPoint are actually different types of angles that you should have already familiar with. An acute angle, less than 90 degrees. And if you think of it as a cute teeny angle, oh, let me go back, I'm sorry. If you think of it as a teeny cute angle, then you would get it right. That's acute. The obtuse angle is larger than 90, but less than 180. So it's anything from 91 to 179. And if you think of obese, large, that's your obtuse angle. And the last two, right and straight angle. The right angle is L-shaped, and you would know it's a right angle by this little box. This little box most of the time will be there, or the 90 degrees will be there. And then the straight angle is, just think of a straight line. And then that's 180 degrees. It could be like this, it could be like that. It's still 180 degrees. So hope this helps you get through the assignment. If not, get with your geometry teacher during their office hours. Most office hours are listed in the update of your Schoology course.